Hey guys, Aaron from Black Swamp Outdoors here, coming at you super quick with a video on my jig and my saw setup for converting 223 brass into 300 Blackout. Now obviously this saw isn't magic and it doesn't size your brass like this. This is a finished case, one of my first prototypes I tested out on. But this is what you can expect out of the saw. And I know when I was kind of looking around, some of the aspects of the saw setup were a little confusing. So I'm just going to give you a quick rundown of my setup, and maybe that'll help somebody out. So starting off the rip here, we have the old Drill Master straight out of Wuhan from Harbor Freight. And this is the 2-inch bench top cutoff saw. It does the job just fine. So these retail, you can get them with the coupon for like $39.99, $27 or $28.99, one of those two. There was no coupon available. They were hard to find in my area, so I went ahead and just bought one at retail price. It is what it is. Switch on the top here, on and off. This is a safety, so if that is not depressed, it won't let you push the saw down no further than like that. So you have to push this down to depress the saw. I'm not gonna say that I got rid of the safety, but you can see where the safety used to come through. I think it's sort of redundant to have a safety on a lot of these saws like this. Anyway, so this jig I bought here is from Danger Leo Ballistics on eBay. It was $12.99. This is his Gen 3. It's 3D printed. The quality on this seems really, really nice. He's even got some stuff engraved there. 300 Blackout, Gen 3. This is your adjustment. This is your lock knob and your adjustment for your length of cut. So as you can see right there, peeking through, as I get my camera to focus, right there is a threaded insert that is connected to this. Obviously goes in and out, and that is how you adjust your length of cut on your cartridge. So fairly easy, fairly straightforward. It took me, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes to get zeroed in with dial calipers and a couple sorted 223 brass that I knew the wall thickness was a little thick on. So I used those as my donors to make sure that I had it square. Then I went ahead and went to my local farm store, hardware store, and I picked up 2 jam nuts. These are metric M8s, I believe, metric jam nuts. And basically what that is I wanted to apply a little bit more pressure on this vise, so that it wasn't so prone, because this saw kind of vibrates a little bit. You can kind of hear that. It is a Chinese, saw, whatever. But I wanted to keep that vise from wanting to back out, because this is just a screw-in little vise block here, and that's all that holds your jig in place. So I jam nutted it in place. That'll help it from unscrewing itself. If you loosen those and unscrew it, then there's no harm, no foul. You can back them off. If you use your saw for other things, you can back them off all the way to the end, and you have pretty much free range of motion. Then when you get set up to do your cutting, you can put your jam nuts back, and that'll keep it from walking away on you. The blade in the saw is the factory one that came in it from Harbor Freight. So I had already cleaned up from my last cutting session, but I'm going to go ahead and add this in anyway. So I have a small bin. You can get these from Menards or any hardware store for a couple bucks. These are great for reloading. I use them all the time. But what I did is I situated I'm over in the drilling, kind of the dirtier corner bench top of my shop here. So it's a little dirtier, a little dustier, than my other areas. But so I set my saw up toward the edge of my bench here, and then just a couple of drywall screws there, and this will sit on those two, just like that, underneath my jig, and that catches I don't know, 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10 of those necks. And I like to be very clean, so when I'm done cutting, that just really speeds up my cleaning process. I'm not killing myself bending down, crawling around on my hands and knees on the shop floor or with the shop vac picking up cutoffs here. So I might have to pick up one or two or three, whatever, but the majority of which do land in this little tote. So just a little tip I wanted to share. So far I've cut 100 and probably 150 casings with it, and it's working very well. I have no complaints. I think that's really about it. It's just a super down and dirty quick video just showing you my saw setup for 223 to 300 black trimming, case cutting conversions. So if you guys have any questions, put them down below, message us, and we'll do our best to get back to you and hopefully be able to help you out if this is something that you're interested in doing. So I'm working on a full-length video from start to finish with 223 brass all the way to a formed 300 blackout casing that's ready to reload. So be on the lookout for that. That's in the process right now. So I think that's all I got for you guys. Thanks for watching. Again, this is Aaron from Black Swamp Outdoors, and I appreciate y'all. We'll see you later. Thanks.